Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about something very expected. If you've been paying attention, you will know that this thing here is not a surprise of any way, shape, or form, or of any means. And anyway, from Bound into Comics, Ahsoka has abysmal viewership, one of the worst Star Wars Disney Plus premieres since The Mandalorian Season 1. So basically, since they began releasing Star Wars TV shows, Disney, they actually thought that they could be making money out of this, even if they shoved ESG retarded garbage in this shit. Well, it's necessarily what we know so far, that they have destroyed every single IP that they got from Lucasfilm. I'm wondering how long it will take for them to ruin LucasArts IPs like Grim Fandango, Day of the Tentacle, and other things. Oh, God, I'm pretty sure Day of the Tentacle, they're going to make something really horrible. That'll be nightmarish for us normal people. Oh, let's read, shall we? Moving on. Here is from the Samba TV. Thankful for them for releasing these numbers at 1.2 million. Watch the premiere episode of Ahsoka over its first 6 days on Disney Plus. Jesus Christ, this is bad. And only the premiere. So you know, the premiere is usually the highest numbers, and then they go down. They do rarely go up, but only on very certain shows like Friends, Seinfeld. What other shows that you got an increase? Supernatural had a small increase, but then a massive decrease over the years. Cobra Kai, I think. Don't quote me on that one. But anyway, moving on. As noted by Summer TV, this is lower than the premiere numbers of Mandalorian Season 3. Albeit, I think they had a mistake over there. It's instead of Season 1, it's Season 3, but details. Right! 1.6 million for Mandalorian Season 3. The Mandalorian Season 3 is the season in which Gina Carano was not present. She got fired for something innocuous, while other people still working on the show or still working for Disney has shared something far, far, far worse. And then we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, which carries itself a name from the original films and the actor from the original films, with Obi-Wan himself, or the actor who played Obi-Wan himself, on the prequels that were released from the 90s up until now. Albeit, I think he showed up maybe on the second film and the third, not the first one, but then he could be wrong on that one. Don't exactly remember. But 2.14 million, that's not a very good number for first Star Wars. That's a big name. Or well, it used to mean something. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi, a big, huge name, which used to mean something before Disney. But unlike these garbages, here is something that you will definitely enjoy.
tonight. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
Right, we're back. As you can see here, Boba Fett, which is also a big name in the Star Wars world, even for this small part it played in one of the movies from Star Wars. It became a huge name in the world of Star Wars. He had a massive cult following, and now we only got, 1.5 million US households in 4 days, and 1.7 in 5. This is not good for Disney. 1.7. Star Wars is truly fucking dead. Oh, thank you. There you go. Here is one interesting tidbit as well. When pressed on if the company planned to create more Rise of Skywalker products, the terror guy replied, "As mentioned before, we are working on some, but I have to ask, are you sure there is a lot of demand for these, quote, very, unquote, requested characters? The overall demand for busts and Star Wars products is not what it was 10 or even 5 years ago. It's because people are waking up to the garbage that is Star Wars today. Star Wars used to mean something. It used to be something. When I saw the name Star Wars, I expected quality. I expected good things. Today, when I see the word Star Wars, all I expect is ESGDIE garbage. And I expect bad stories that even an AI could do better. I expect fun fiction that is probably smelling out of cat piss and disappointment. When I see Star Wars, I immediately connect to fat land whales with blue hair, who are more interested in shoving their retarded politics down your throat. When I see Star Wars today, I see a dead brand." Anyway, moving on. Continuing what the guy said, "We just, as of yet, have not seen enough fans that would want to buy a bust, have that personal affection for some of these new characters that makes sense to justify going to production, but for sure we are watching it, and perhaps as more time passes, fans' affection for those characters will grow." Spoiler alert, it didn't, it doesn't, it will not. We have no passion for these characters anymore. We have no connection to them anymore. We just certainly do not care about them. We lost that passion. Star Wars, like I said before, used to mean something. Now it feels like that dirty toilet paper you see floating around the toilet. Well done, Disney. You managed to ruin a multi-billion IP that you paid a lot of money for it, and you expected to make money out of it. But apparently you didn't. Here is from old news that I have already covered in my previous videos. From Forbes, Disney sheds record 11.7 million subscribers, announcing price increase and password crackdown coming. Disney is not doing well. And they keep on pumping those retarded shows that nobody fucking cares. Those shows in which people are tired and they are supposed to be making money out of it. And they are not. Look, more. The Hollywood Reporter, Disney takes 1.5 billion write-down after removing shows of Disney Plus and Hulu. They pulled 30 shows off its streaming services. Even Willow, which used to belong to Lucasfilms, and they made a huge fuss about it. They recorded, they released it, and a couple of months later, they pulled the show down. That's how little people are caring about these ESG-infested garbages. Well, sooner or later, Disney is going to realize they're making garbage, and people... Well, you know what? One day we'll get Disney Plus. Maybe. No. I said one day, but right now I'm more on the... Maybe one day we'll get all our old Disney back, in which we had that Disney magic coming out of this stuff. At least we still have their old stuff to watch, or at least reminisce. Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.